What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another Fantasy Puck video. We are officially in week 2 of the NHL season, and with more games being played, this means there's more intriguing players available on your waiver wire. As the ownership currently stands, all of the players I'm going to be talking about in this video are owned in less than 50% of leagues, and this is going to be the theme moving forward. Before we start this video, let's hop over to our player of the day. In this segment, I will give you a random stat that's associated with the player, and in the comment section below, it is your job to figure out who that player is. The random stat today is, since 2018, this goalie leads all goalies in points with 7. Who is this goaltender? Leave your answers in the comment section below. If you guys are liking the content so far and want to become part of the Fantasy Puck community, head over to our Patreon page. We're going to have bonus content as well as our ESPN, Yahoo, and DraftKings projections on there. The love and the support for the channel so far has been unbelievable, and we look forward to bringing you guys the best content for this NHL season. The first waiver wire suggestion for this week is Vincent Trocheck of the Carolina Hurricanes. Trocheck is playing on Carolina's second line, centering Warren Foegele and Martin Necas, who are both highly skilled wingers. Trocheck is playing around 17 minutes per night right now, and this may see an increase depending on his production moving forward. On top of playing on the second line, Trocheck's also playing on Carolina's top power play unit, which features all of their star-studded talent. Carolina's power play last season ranked 7th in goals with 47, and as the sample size increases for the Hurricanes, it should only correlate positively with Trocheck's production. In 2017, Trocheck may have had the quietest 30-goal, 75-point performance, and he did this on a mediocre Florida team. I'm not saying that Trocheck is anywhere near a point-per-game player, but he does have lots of upside and is beginning to see more minutes this year that will only benefit his production. On ESPN, Trocheck has 30% ownership, and on Yahoo, his ownership's 25%. If you're looking for a depth center in your league, Trocheck's your guy. Noah Dobson is the next waiver wire suggestion. The 2018 12th overall pick is entering his second season with the Islanders. The intriguing part about Dobson right now is that he's quarterbacking the top power play unit for the Islanders. His minutes have also seen a significant jump this year to over 18 minutes per night. Dobson's off to a good start, so it may be worth it to just sit back and watch his production for now. In his first 4 games this season, Dobson has 3 assists, including 2 on the power play, along with 5 shots and 12 blocks. The Islanders love defensemen who block shots, and we can definitely continue to see his block numbers moving forward. Dobson was a high-scoring D when he played in the QMJHL, so the offensive upside is definitely there for him. As long as the Islanders continue to give him a fair amount of minutes, both 5-on-5 and on the power play, expect Dobson to provide you with point, power play point, and shot blocking upside. On ESPN, he's only owned by 7.7% of people and just 3% on Yahoo. At this point, I would suggest to just toss him on your watch list for now, but if you're in a really deep league and are desperately searching for defensemen, Dobson's for sure a good look. Would it really be a Fantasy Puck video without me mentioning Rasmus Andersson? You guys know my love for Andersson, and the hype train surrounding him is only going to continue until he proves me wrong. The 24-year-old is entering his 3rd full NHL season and has now stepped into the top pairing role as well as the top power play role for the Flames. In his first 3 games, Andersson has seen nearly a 2-minute jump in his ice time to 21 minutes and 39 seconds. He's leading the Flames in power play minutes, which is an extremely important factor when taking into account his production for the rest of the season. Calgary's top power play was really good last season, and the Canadian division is really bad defensively. Andersson could be in line to post up a fair amount of points this season, including quite a few on the power play. On ESPN, his ownership is 21.3%, and Yahoo, it's just 14%. As long as Andersson continues to see top pairing minutes and top power play minutes, he's an own in every league. The next waiver wire suggestion is Denis Gurianov of the Dallas Stars. I've mentioned Gurianov in a handful of my videos, but now that Dallas has had a few weeks off, it seems like everyone has forgotten about him. In Gurianov's first full season, he scored 20 goals in 64 games, and he did this while playing less than 13 minutes per night. Gurianov also impressed in Dallas's crazy playoff run. He scored 9 goals and 17 points in just 27 games, which is really good given the difficulty of playoffs and the fact that he played under 14 minutes per night. He is now playing on the first line with Roope Hintz and Jamie Benn, and this only means his minutes are going to increase. We're now confident that Gurianov is going to see over 16 minutes per night, including a fair amount in the power play. Dallas has only played one game, so the sample size isn't high enough for me to get overly excited, but Gurianov did rank third on the team for power play minutes. This is something I definitely want to monitor moving forward because Dallas has a really good power play, and this could give Gurianov a spike in his production. On ESPN, his ownership is 14.9%, and on Yahoo, he is owned by 23% of people. Gurianov could be a sneaky add because so many people have forgotten about him, so add him to your team when you get the chance. The final waiver wire suggestion is Roope Hintz of the Dallas Stars. Hintz was the most hyped up sleeper last year, but it seems like the hype is now faded. In his second season, Hintz put up 19 goals and 33 points in just 60 games, while playing under 15 minutes per night. The 2015 second round pick is looking to bounce back from, I guess, a down year. He had a bit slower of a playoffs compared to Gurianov, where he just scored 2 goals and 13 points in 25 games. Again, all of this production while playing under 14 minutes. He is now benefiting from the absence of Tyler Seguin, where he steps into the center one role for the Stars. If we can see an increase in his time on ice this season, we can definitely see some very consistent production out of Hintz. Dallas has only played one game, and Hintz saw over 18 minutes time on ice. On top of that, he was also fourth on the team for power play minutes. His ESPN ownership right now is 46.8%, and his Yahoo ownership is just 22%. Hintz can be a really good play for the rest of the season, given that Seguin's out until at least April. That'll do it for our Week 2 waiver wire video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm going to be streaming every Sunday to answer all of your fantasy hockey questions, as well as recapping the previous week of hockey. I hope to see all of you there. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.